How many are you flying?
Jesus. What? My Morgana.
Come on, I won't hurt you. I promise.
We just log out B then?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Mama. How would you feel about a break or taking a break? Because I totally understand. They banned. Oh, they took Poppy. Fuck my life. I feel like Nocturne still work here.
Embrace the darkness.
Oh,
Yeah,
it said
it's Jinx.
So
Yeah.
if you did know that was interesting. Yeah.
They do. That's such a kill.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Wait, Poppy's top. It's not jungle.
Yeah. Yeah, Vicane isn't as scary as Fumimi MF.
I'm sorry, I'm turning on my
What is him?
Teams.
I just realized until then I was streaming for no one.
You're streaming for the world.
I'll check.
The world can't see.
Oh, hey Sim.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
We just jumped into him. Let's see. Clyde versus Poppy. Kane.
Are we just five pointing here, or what are we doing?
I'm throwing a. Whoop. He threw a ward right here. Didn't he?
Okay.
Let's pop a ward right there.
Bingo on the Poppy. I got the chain on.
Good shit.
Oh,
Oh, that's fair.
I will not reset. Can I make it down there in time?
Mimi's fair.
Say that again?
Mimi's is in the bush, so.
Oh,
yeah, they're
There,
coming
three
the
of
other
them
way.
there.
Yeah.
okay. So I'm pathing up towards top side first.
Now there for a second. Go.
I think Kane's starting his top side. Raptors, yeah, he would do that. Thank you.
Oh, Bo, if you ever fight against a Kane, they could cheese your Raptors and fight you with your bread. Take everything.
Yeah. Let's try that in solo queue before.
No, I'll have a late level 2. Plus, how do you have an early level 2? NC it. Flash. Pop all my patience. Ward.
I see you just checking that, Taco. I know he's not gonna be there, so that's why I didn't rush to it yet.
It was outside.
Yeah.
Came from there.
Oh, I didn't
No, he's probably. King
Hey,
might be rotating
Kane
mid.
left.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
My wave is big, so
Shit, Nimston Tall. Dragon.
Let me see if I can come pick her. You're scaring her off. Never mind.
no. No, it's not worth coming.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Let's go take boys Raptors. Only level 1. He hasn't done this yet.
I can fight here too. Don't worry.
I heard ward placed. Yep.
I'm gonna
there,
give you a
there.
quick gank, Taco. Ooh. You should be good still, though. Okay, flash. Sick. To reset. reset for me.
Gonna ward further up into river this time.
They gotta run.
Heal bot.
Oh, Mumu got Thorn. We got Bramble. Why?
Is it a healing? It's just a good thing.
Yeah. Kane's mid.
He's going through here.
He's coming down. Yeah.
Is he? Oh, he's trying to take my Raptors. What a
Possibly
goof.
threw out.
Go.
Come on.
Hold on, I'm just giving. Wait until you get a little closer. Oh no, he didn't. Okay.
Better drop the ward.
Drag me. Yep. I don't
Shit,
have a
okay.
ward for another 2 minutes. Oh, he's going to the jungle.
Okay, after I do these Krugs, I'll come down bot. If they stay. Which it looks like they might.
Yep. Maybe just patient up.
Okay. I'm on my way. Do we know if this is working?
I'll try
here's a
isn't
move, here's a
yet,
move, here's a
but
move.
first, yeah.
Kali's missing. He's by rotating down.
Boom.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
On my way too, I'm a little behind.
Ooh.
Gets my die here.
I got caught by the E. Good shit.
He just dove for no reason.
What is Kane doing? What's
I rotate, by the way.
Yeah, I'm walking down, I'm looking to all.
Alright.
I'm just gonna TP on that. Never mind.
Let's go. We have
him out.
priority. I won't have priority, but
I'll ult.
walking.
She dies for that.
Wait, did you not have smoke right there, Bo?
No, I did not.
Shoot.
It would have been nice to know.
Yeah, because I thought you had smite, so I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, my my mistake. I had used it earlier before Kane was starting on it. I do have ultimate now though.
I need to get out.
Kinda wanted to chase you.
rotate.
Going in on Emma.
Let's focus the Mumu.
I got you, mama. You got that. There you go, good shit. Make sure you get a reset in time. I'm gonna take this scuttle and then finally path towards top.
Ollie.
That's
Not
what I was
bad,
worried
not bad.
about.
Ollie was missing. Not bad. That's on me.
Yeah. By the time Akali appeared, I don't think Bo would have been able to get back down to you in time.
Yeah, I wasn't even. I didn't even know she was there. Like I wasn't even aware.
She rotated out of nowhere.
Kane's in your jungle.
Yeah, there's nothing there for him. He'll waste his time. They might
There's
try
no
to
move there
dive
for
you down
him.
there, though. I'll come back down again. You okay up there, Taco? Looks like you're doing alright. God.
Flesh.
They did not actually invest down there. Kane is top. Okay. I'm gonna clear my top side because I haven't been up there in a minute.
Kane's top, you said? Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Highly unknown though. Okay.
He gets his Herald then.
Do you have entrance at still?
Kali MA.
Yep. Can we clear this? Okay.
I'm gonna check Herald. And he's not doing it. Okay. Big goof.
Oh, that's my bad. I missed what? Oh, he put.
Might be a lot of things I can help you with.
I'm your Taco. Oh, that
Let's
was
not engage.
Ward.
Let's not engage. Oh, what are we going for?
I got you, Taco. How did she? Damn. Kali stayed mid. Kane's bot. I'm gonna get Herald.
I can. Okay.
Say two. I'm gonna
Can't you there?
Gotcha.
read this.
Shove this, and I'm gonna give you this Herald real quick.
Didn't we get that go to Momo though?
Yep, can see it.
Oh, that
Oh,
comes.
my bad. He still went for it.
What I'm thinking right now is we get this tower down, and then Taco can help the map more.
So we go green man.
Yeah, he's got 2 cloth arms as well.
Oh, hit. Oh,
Shit. She kind of
Nothing's
fed.
completely missing.
You think you can get up here before she starts stepping back? Alright, I'm gonna hit her right now.
Go. Two. King, the king, the king.
And yeah.
But still completely
Pull
missing.
him down, pull him down.
Got the
here,
other
pull him
chain
down.
on him.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Didn't want to, Remit.
I missed the chain.
You know.
Yeah.
In spot.
Look, yeah, of course. Nah.
Oops, I did not want to take that one. Good shit. Guys will turn around. Going back to clearing.
Just want the souls.
You don't want to protect me? Here's a poppy.
Yep.
I can't help you here.
I gotcha. It's my bad. Ooh, nice hook. I don't have any mana. Alright. Oh, I gotta go. I'll move what's over here to save you guys now.
Yeah, and I should have just W back. I should have looked at my health.
I can't. I don't know what we can
We win this.
90.
Good ult. I'll have ult in 10 seconds too.
Dead.
Oh.
Bagging in 30.
Are you kidding me? Wowie.
Be careful.
We should stop.
You can base it, but yeah.
She
No,
knows
she
that.
left. 16
We gotta
seconds.
deal with the.
Get health, yeah. Oh, sorry.
You're cool. I have, I do have snipers. They're missing a collie too,
Angle.
recently. She's got like 1 HP. Ooh, we're not fully here though.
Yeah.
We need-
Why we're fighting this?
Come back.
Oh, Tonka's here.
Yeah.
They can't kill me.
Help! Help me! Oh,
Look, it's a cane.
got it.
Kane.
Yep.
There you go, finish it off. You guys win, take Drake.
Yeah. It's down.
Akali,
No.
strong. She can one shot you. Careful.
Okay, let's choose a first
Yeah.
one, actually.
Bit tipping. That's proper TV though.
I don't think we can test.
There's a
I don't think so either. I don't think Momo gets here in time.
So,
See, we can kill Kali though. Or can we?
I'm coming soon. I have my ult.
Kali's back there. You guys actually do win that. Alright, now you can get Drake. Keep in mind Kali's probably peeking around this direction.
I'm gonna go zone her out. Oh, she's going in.
She's going out. Good shit.
That was a flash too.
Just
Yeah.
demolish.
Got one.
Oops. Kalala, get that bot wave. Oh my.
Momo needs help though.
Yeah. I have ult in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah, I'm
1.
picking up with you.
And then she was dead when we got there.
Let's finish up filming. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Momo just dip.
Yeah.
Say, just leave. There's no. I don't think we should fight.
Main flash.
Yep, that's their bot jungle. Let it go.
Yeah. I don't. We need Momo to have 2 to 3 items. This is not gonna cut it. The last whisper's not gonna cut it. The only person that has damage is just me. I just have burst.
Lantern. Oh, I don't know. I finished my item. Wait.
Alright, I'm
Kali
resetting
has.
fucking Banshee.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Banshee.
Hi, Momo.
Coming.
I'm out.
Not
I'm
there.
out.
Don't have
Keep
TP.
Taco's way deep.
Careful top. Yeah.
Akali's definitely gonna rotate up there.
Okay. Just push. Just push.
Yep.
They're gonna go for taco.
Yeah,
Let's just
take-
push.
I'll see if I can get you out with W. Yeah. Me.
Here's a
First
Kali. Oh no, you gotta back off. You can't fight her. No. This is a back off.
Coming from behind.
Okay.
I'm way behind. Like.
There we go. That
Yeah.
worked out.
He's got too much armor from him for you to deal damage to him.
It's not to be too ambitious.
You guys can get one tower. Oh. Yeah, you still can.
Not if she gets her wave. Taka can.
Get it?
Taka's a minion.
Taco's not a minion. He's a raid boss. How you gonna disrespect the boy like that? Why are you gonna do that, Wadam? How you gonna do that, Wadam?
I already complimented him yesterday. Can't do that again.
Freaking Wado. This bot side's very, very dark.
Yep, they're coming. Yeah.
Probably. Do we want to play for the Drake or do we want to play for the B Runo?
Yeah.
I say Drake.
Drake's. Yeah.
Let's play for the Drake.
Hey, we're playing for the
They
Drake.
got
Then
pink in there.
we should probably go down
Yep.
then.
We do need to play around Taco being there. Gotta have you guys.
Kind of
rotate
ease
over
this. So we'll ask him to go top, so that we have pressure. So they have to go up. Yes.
I thought we were going for Baron because there's so much vision up there that we have. So I just went bot.
Taco, come in.
And
We
we're
all got
all
knocked out. That's
in.
fine. 4 out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taco's going. We gotta go back. Taco's
Straight.
going in by himself.
We split up.
I am on a collie. I don't know how long I last. There's an MF. Got her. I'm backing off, trying to live.
Two.
Taking down.
We can't do it anymore. Yeah. Only players.
I already used my remount.
Yeah, we just got split up
Momo!
on the opposite side of Dragon.
No ulti.
People nearby to clear it.
No wards over here. I'm surprised.
We put one at our entrance. Kane's top.
Top where? Oh, there he is. I
Top
see.
jungle, yeah.
Gotcha.
Coming to cover you, Momo. I don't know if we can do
Can
much.
we get
Copy
trinket on Baron?
MF.
Alright, shit. Watch out, Kali's gonna rotate over to the jungle.
Yep. Oh, so she came back. Oh,
Coming.
I'm dead. I'm dead. No. Don't worry, but I'm dead.
Nope, I thought that was the move. No. It was definitely not the move.
Oh.
Taco is hitting him for towers. Alright, there goes a Kali. I'm sweeping topside jungle.
No.
Careful, you're pretty low.
Can you throw a ward or a trinket over here on you guys?
Yep. I'm coming.
Oh my god.
I need to reset.
Okay.
It's just.
Thank you,
oh,
Wada.
it's so scary.
Back off, Momo.
Run.
Yep. wards. They have pink there.
King is bot side.
Hmm. Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, MF showed.
Ooh. That's big.
Water.
Oh, Carly came up from underneath. Okay. Yeah.
That is
They
their
do have
Baron.
vision there, yep.
What could be?
Shh.
Going all on taco.
Moon was over here with the collie.
Coming from top side. Be there a little late.
That's Soul Dragon.
Yeah, we shouldn't have fought her. Period. That's what we shouldn't have done. It wasn't just her. It was everyone
Yumi's
with
chasing.
No, they have everybody.
her. Yeah,
Get
it was
up
my
with
bad.
them.
I started autopiloting because I was talking.
There's only so many chains that can throw, Bo.
No, I know. I'm walking. Yep, we out. Well, at least they wasted
We're
some
dead. We're dead.
Thank
We're not
you.
dead. Okay, never mind.
Hey!
That's all I can do.
Alright.
First.
Ooh,
Nice.
please die. Oh,
Nice.
good. Let's take. Do we have the damage for it?
No.
Okay, we can go for Drake.
I think
Right, Drake, yeah.
we split, do we not? There's only one person alive. It's Poppy. I would say
Yeah.
we throw 2-1, and then Bo does the drag. but I
I'll
guess
just do the Drake. You guys go up. You gotta go up right now, though. Ooh, that fucking word. Bro, what's my fucking button? I'm tripping.
Can't lose to a non-smite champion, right? Right, Bo?
You never know. Never know till you try. Yep, here we go. It's fucking Poppy. Oh no.
You can use her non-strike champion.
Ooh, I wish you didn't do that actually.
You hit the cone. Oh. Oh my god, Wadham, you're fucking goated.
Then get to escape a few times. I don't have W for 2 seconds.
It's okay.
Okay.
We actually win this pretty hard, I think.
Oh, wait, the collie. Oh.
No, please, Akali! Look at her HP! I tried so hard and got so far. Taco's gonna win this.
Yeah, Carly's full build.
She's ridiculous.
Keep that in mind if you split away from her. I should go after both.
Yeah, so for the most part, we gotta stop focusing Kane. Because we've been doing that a lot. I mean,
And I feel like I need to check Baron here.
yes.
No.
Goodbye, Baron. I'm gonna shove out bot lane as best I can.
Yep. They've got vision there, by the way.
think I can get one more wave out. Alright.
You want the wave, yeah.
I do have ultimate. So if there's like a big overextension, which it doesn't look like there's gonna be because we're all
Full there.
either.
They're trying to get in on me over here.
Careful.
Explode shield, she's gonna go in.
What are they doing?
Alright, cool. So they only have this lane pushed up. So we can play defense on this.
Rally's on our side.
Where's MF?
In the back, like way in the back over here.
There we go. I finally noticed. Trying to push out that top wave. Actually,
Such a great engagement though.
hope you can finish that collie. Alright. Now, if Taco survives this. Nope.
Nope.
Never mind. Yeah, saw over the wall.
Already came.
I'm gonna catch these.
20 seconds to Dragon 2.
There you go.
Nice.
Let's go.
At attack speed.
It's a ward right there, but it's about to run out.
There's no longer a ward there.
It's also a ward right here. Wowie. Oh, we weren't all there.
Nope. Maybe not.
I can't. Sticking is too good.
Yeah, now it's going.
That's super good. Oh, hey, Ray. So Frost.
How's it going?
I should have my stream up. It's going alright.
I was watching Wadums.
Yeah. Like my score?
If you're going to go Guardian, you should max W first instead of Q.
Okay.
Unless you're a Roman, very hard ability, but should be lucidity.
Mm. Hmm. So, Sim, I'm actually gonna have you just watch this game if you want and look over Sims. I mean, look over Wadums and Momo and see if there's anything that you notice or see.
Right. Was there anything that we felt was wrong with that composition or an issue?
Yes.
And
The
what
block
was
is
it?
out of place.
Hmm.
With the composition you just played, you have a hyperscaler in the front of Jinx. Kled is mid to late game scaling as well. And then LeBlanc is an early to mid game champion that starts kind of falling off the later the game goes. Unless you're like professional level good at it. Even then, it's debatable whether or not she can keep up in the mid to late game. Nocturne's also. Yeah. If you have a hyperscaler in bot lane, you have to make sure that they stay alive. Even if you're not ganking them a lot, you should at least make sure they're not being snowballed on.
Because the other team will try to shut down the hyper carry.
Okay, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In that composition, what would be some good suggestions for different mid laners?
Since you already have scaling in bot lane, there's two different ways you can do it. You can do utility mid lane, something that activates your team fight potential, because as far as that team comp goes, your team play is basically we just throw our bodies at them and hope for the best. Like Kled just throws his body at people and helps his team throw their body at people, and Nocturne kind of does the same thing, right? So with that in mind, you'd want to have some type of actually useful follow-up CC for that to make it a little bit more threatening. So like a Seraphine mid, for example, wouldn't be bad, or even Oriana wouldn't be bad. Because Nocturne and Clyde are going to be in the middle of the enemy team a lot of the time. It activates both those champions fairly well. So you go with the teamfight utility route where you have some big ultimates and such. Those champions will tend to scale fairly well and can kind of play a more safe and neutral lane state in mid lane. That allows them to have less need for you to apply resources to them. That's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it is you can put another hyperscaler in mid lane, so you have two sources of late game damage, like a Victor, for example. And then you're saying, I'm going to focus on mid and bot with all of my resources. Top lane better do his best, because we ain't going up there.
Okay, Kalala, are you comfortable on either Oriana or? Okay.
I can AFK far.
Let's do that.
Just from my understanding, is Koala going to be playing mid lane for y'all?
Just
I'm just
fill it
here for
in
the
right
day.
now, yeah. Actually, I just goofed. I forgot that Sim can sub mid. You know, I'm gonna have Sim jump in mid.
I'm gonna go then. My
Alright.
sub
Yep.
video's done. I'll see you guys later.
See you later. GG's. Thanks for playing.
No worries.
Take care, Koala. Remind myself of Sim's mid lane champions.
Sim
The
does
mid lane
play
champion
game.
Sim plays Vel'Koz, Galio, Syndra, fit. Silas can fit sometimes, and then Victor and Ziggs both also can fit. Ari doesn't fit into any composition because the champion is dog water,
My heart.
and Pantheon doesn't fit into very many compositions because of how necessary the snowball is for him to be relevant at all, and how hard that is against people who are competent a lot of the time. It's a better solo queue champion than it is a comp champion for mid lane.
Alright, so why don't we run pretty much the same thing, except we'll have you on Galio Sim, and I will play bot side for the Jinx.
If you're playing Galio, you're putting all of your damage resources into your ADC there. So if you're not constantly sending like Galio ults to help with bot lane and your jungle pressure in the bot lane, then you're doing it wrong. Basically, if your bot lane isn't winning, you're losing.
Alright, how about Silas?
Silas, if you don't have a good matchup for it, can be a bit difficult to pilot, but he's fine. I mean, he's just another frontline champion that doesn't have a lot of kill potential for ADC, so I'm just saying if you have a hyperscaler ADC, then giving him a resource aside from Thresh that can keep him alive is useful. Because Thresh's ability to keep his ADC alive is decent, but if you don't have any teamfight CC, it can make the game very complicated, right? So you struggle with that composition is you don't actually have any CC to stop Akali from and Kayn reliably.
That is true.
What if you had a Galio who could CC both of them? Or what if you had a Victor who could AoE both of them while they're trying to kill your Jinx? Or who would take the pressure of them trying to kill him instead while Jinx killed them? Having two damage threats or having another source of actually reliable heal for your ADC is kind of like the two different paths you can go. There's like Seraphine works as well, right? Because Seraphine has AoE damage and has CC that is relevant in order to keep the ADC alive while also having a relevant amount of damage and tools to be useful. That's why you go with either utility or high damage source. Ziggs and Victor are just high damage source examples from Sim's mid lane pool. Syndra's kind of an in-between where she's not really high damage and not really high utility, has kind of a bit of both and is kind of workable. And then Galio's the example of mostly being utility focused.
So, but Ziggs would fit into the comp just fine, you're saying?
Yeah.
Just lob him from behind. Okay. That's interesting. Okay.
Because Ziggs has high damage, his scaling is actually really good. And that allows you to have two damage sets rather than just one. It's a lot harder for one person to run away from three people running at them. And then telling Thresh, just peel forehead doesn't really work that well.
Okay. Sim, how do you feel about playing Ziggs? Pull
Victor works as well if you're looking for two different damage sources. Victor and Ziggs both work.
And then I'm thinking maybe Wadham will put you on Leona this time. Alright.
We're just waiting for Taco to get back because he said he's gonna grab something real quick. Oh.
There you are.
Out of curiosity, would it be educational for all y'all if I were to play a game with you?
You said it would be educational for you to play a game with us?
Yeah. For example, if I were to play Nocturne instead of you, Bobby. Just as an example.
Maybe. Would you? I mean, I guess I'm assuming you would also. No, yeah. You know what? That's actually that's interesting. Let's do that, and you can stream it, right? Let's try that.
Yeah.
I can't play ADC, so part of why I'm choosing to suggest that I play instead of Bobby is because Bobby, I think, can learn pretty well from watching. As well as there's some shot calling things where you're having Bobby be the shot caller, but that's not necessarily something he's fully understood yet.
That sounds good.
Mama, I'm gonna have you invite Frost, because I have to step out of there.
I'm not sure if you remember this as well. Okay.
Yeah, the Leona has been banned, so what do you want me to do then?
Still pull Thrash or
Nautilus, Rel, for Khan.
Con also works.
Your con sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both Thrash and Con work, as long as you're comfortable on them.
Yep.
By the way, if y'all need me to speak up, just let me know.
You sound good to me. I don't know about everyone else.
Oh, just in case.
Spain support is hilarious.
One second.
Having bad games tends to do that. I understand. Bobby,
Hmm.
a range model. What this looks like. When I talk to you about like making a game plan before the game starts. It's Volibear jungle with these lane matchups. Varus and Swain are vulnerable to early ganks because they don't actually have a lot of options pre-6 to stay alive against them. So normally I'd want to start bot side and go top, just for the ease of that pathing. But because I know Volibear is also likely to start bot side, I don't actually want to try and match Volibear up here, since the early push is in favor of Garen anyway. It's not likely I'll be able to get the IO that I need in order to contest Scuttle, because early dueling is also very threatening. If I make any mistakes, I just die. And so life is simpler just by walking in here, getting this ward off. And now we're going to stop to our upside.
Okay, so when you...
Varus,
Go ahead, sorry.
go ahead. Just saying Varus started his AoE.
Okay. So when you say that going from bot side to top normally is what you want to do because it's, you know, it's the easier, more efficient, clear path, but also that the bot lane is the easier one to gank for, would you still start bot side in this case?
No, because we're wanting to focus bot anyway, so
Okay,
it's just
so
there's
you guys are
multiple
just...
factors.
Okay,
If we
okay.
can contest Volibear and Scuttle, then there's an option, for example, if we know we can contest them, then for putting ourselves in the head in the jungle first, then there's potential reasoning for that, right? But since that's not the case at all,
He started bot side.
On a push.
Oops. Left Raptors didn't see which direction.
if he did Raptors, he's going to go Raptors into red, probably. Or into blue,
Look.
rather. I did Raptors blue, so he's going to be on the top side right now of this map. Currently on Grom.
Nice job. Volley top.
Direct top.
Nice.
Behind you.
Well, I'm about to get remount. I'm gonna fight him.
Nice.
Sick.
Mid's MIA. I'm pretty sure he's resetting. He's pretty low. But he is gone.
You see at 16 CS, that means he's not caught his frogs yet. Come on, bot. On swing.
Damn, yeah, it's dead.
Don't have anything up. "30 seconds to dragon."
I'm just gonna base here. Most
You're out. Okay.
Mid MIA. Oh, there he is. He wore the top side.
Bear's gonna be on the top side of the map soon. Or he went straight and just top scuttle. There's potential for him to be bot side instead,
Dragon
actually.
is up, yeah. And we just lost. Oh. It's my bad. Good night.
His Zed is not very good. Of course, he's gonna like slowly kill me 6 times now that I said that.
Volley spot. Volleybear's here.
He didn't see me, so this is fine. I know that I'm here because he has vision on my wolves, but I'm almost 6.
He might be roaming top. Zed. He just disappeared onto the top.
Yeah, bot if you want to go in. 6.
And have.
Check this. They just reset, so I'm just going to do dragon here.
Yep.
I don't need help with this.
Yep.
You guys should just reset instead of coming here. I already got it.
Oh, I heard. I need your help with this.
Ah, I said I don't need help with this. You red, just run straight bot after and try to see if we can get a gank.
Incan river.
Oh, there's
Volleybear's top.
A bit cheesy path, but
I've got below 6 advantage.
I'm close to 8 to 6.
Halfway.
Well, just going on them anyway.
Zed might maybe coming top. Or he might be doing Rift with Volibear. Good job, bot. Pretty certain they're doing Rift, yeah.
That's
I don't know
fine.
where else he'd be.
Gonna drop a pink. Go.
Oh, Zed's here, what the fuck?
Oh, he ulted onto me.
No.
And flashed. And ignited. That's everything on Z.
Unsettled flashlight back. Okay.
Doesn't like she plays pink in the right spot. I'll just get a summon at least.
I full mid. No idea where the Volibear is.
Top now.
I went top here. It's so weird. I guess I'm going for the dive. Diving a cloud.
I'm here.
Nice.
Zed's going up there.
Won't have ult, but I can go in. Oh, wait. Vision.
It's still 12.
Yeah.
I'm just here to clear the vision. I have 2,000 gold. It's not a good time for this to fight. I'm resetting, clearing from top.
Modding. Careful. Turn back. Pretty sure Varus
Nice.
used ult last fight.
If you guys can get that into tower, that'll be really good.
Uh,
Oliver's outside. He's
Oliver.
going to go for a bot scuttle here. You guys can collapse on him actually. If Ziggs goes as well.
Yep. I can ult if I need to.
Oh, they are doing a lot
If you're
of damage
fighting
now.
top, I can ult this. Just keep him there.
He might be in this brush here. Oh, okay. I can need to you if I need to.
I shove
Oh, we're good.
this.
He's in lane anyway.
Sorted.
I didn't ignite. I missed it.
I'm walking to bot, but I won't have ult for this. It's kind of risky. There's walking to top side.
Yep.
Hmm. Oliver's probably going to be on the bot side of the map here, so careful.
Might have a reward.
Do they have lane vision at all? Oh,
Body
Oliver's
bed
top
over
side.
there. Yep. Not sure.
Okay. Well, I'm here. We're not gonna
Swain
try
probably
this.
backed.
You're running down now, nice. I'm pretty sure Zed is on his way down.
Now we just back here.
Yep.
Oliver's here. Okay.
There's anger.
Okay, we just get out.
Yep.
Good job. Well, he gets this dragon, but we don't care about that dragon, so it's fine. Clear towards top side. Oh, nice.
Coming to help.
I don't have the health to help you.
He doesn't do anything.
I'll make sure they can get you.
Good exhaust.
If he's dead, he can't be exhausted. Not that you would have survived.
Oh, shit.
Probably.
Fuck. Thought he would die faster, but he dies here. Okay.
I have some fire.
So I do have a question. Why Stridebreaker in this one?
Slow these guys down. And also, Gorging is not as good after the nerfs. So this is mostly me experimenting with the build as well.
Okay.
Just saying, you know, they do have vision in their try bot side.
Okay. get blue, and then see if I can gank bot there.
I have ult too.
Oh,
Y'all are already fighting. Right.
Yeah, but I.
It's a dead bird.
Leave that to
We've
our
only got-
leaders.
Yeah, we don't have minions.
I'm just gonna get a demolished Prac.
Okay.
I'd carry mid. Roller's gonna try and get something back there mid lane.
Momo, can you go top? I don't think Aaron can dive you.
Come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me.
nice bottom.
Ooh,
Well played.
nice.
Rough.
I don't have mana.
Aaron's in your top.
I can be a body though.
Howie.
Yep.
Ah, fuck. I didn't flash.
Any mana? No,
Almost killed
I
him.
can't.
I don't have any damage in that situation.
Yeah, you might as well hold. Aaron's still in your jungle, by the way. Yep, Garen's fair. Careful, moment.
Guess he doesn't know that's visible.
Going to have her, but rest in peace. Without Ziggs, you don't have the way to clear this.
That's the flash out.
Ooh.
Bet on the ult.
That's literally
Check.
too easy.
Pushman, pushman. Go pushman. You don't have the health to come down here. React too slow. Oh. Do this real quick.
Careful, Polybear's coming.
Ulted.
So. No.
It's me, starts.
You can't. Yeah, splitting up.
Red refs, yours whenever you want it, Mama.
How did that not give me a zombie ward?
I'm sleeping.
Hold on.
Garen there. Ping.
I'm just covering for you.
Good enough again there. Dragon in a minute. Zed's going towards you guys.
That's fine.
It's coming back around. Okay.
Now just go ahead and bear.
Coming. I'm slow.
Give us. Oh, I burst people away.
I can regen off red buff. Oh.
Nice.
GG.
Was that educational at all, Bobby?
Yeah. Yeah. That was good.
That game didn't end up being able to show like Jinx getting to do anything because
We won too hard.
we went a little bit too hard for her to hit her scaling, but but you see when they have gankable lanes, it's really easy to abuse them, and then Jinx gets to farm, right? I got to farm fairly well in that game and have presence, even though it may not feel like it from the damage scores.
Okay. One thing I would like to do right now, actually, since you're around, if you're down, is to look over the VOD from the
Did we
the
lose
game we
both?
just had.
You gotta cut out that at the end there.
I said one thing I would like to do, since you're around, if you're down, is to look at the VOD from the last game we just had.
I have a little bit of time that I can spend on that, sure. Got like about 20 minutes.
It is like, what was it, like a 35 minute or something, but you could definitely skim through certain parts.
I can take a look at last, I suppose.
I'll give you the
Gauging that, the taunt's going to go down on both.
And then let me see what time it is that it starts at. Or I can just get an ad.
Let's see.
Sim, if you were watching, any thing in particular for me?
No, I thought you'd. I mean, I wasn't watching that much. You know,
That's fine.
playing, but I mean, Core looked fine. I for when I was like making plays with you, like that mid play, I thought that was really smooth.
Okay. Oh right, yeah, you were.
Like you jumped to me and then W to knock him up. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so, Bo, if you were watching any of mine, I'm guessing you were mostly watching.
Yeah, I didn't
right?
get to really see in the in the bot lane specifically very much. I did I did see. I mean, positively, I did see some good moves. You know, calm, jumping in,
Something
jumping
I
around.
can say is when I said that I was going to do blue buff and then go bot, y'all engaged while I was in the middle of doing blue buff. Like I wasn't even half HP.
Yeah.
Not sure why that happened, but
So I think it was them being under our turret attacking us, having to like prevent that and not just let them attack us.
okay, the concept of
Yeah.
you can't just let them attack you. That's not really the best reasoning, especially when you have a king coming out, right? Because you can stand outside the range to get hit for a lot of their stuff. Varus Q is maybe a little bit hard, but all of Swain's abilities are actually mid to short range, except for his W, which is easily dodgeable, as long as you have eyes. So,
No, that's a problem.
so forcing that fight early leads to people being really low and potentially dying before I get there. Which you forced Taco to have to TP down to compensate for the fact that you guys hard forced an engage, right? And it turned out okay. Like we killed Swain and we killed Varus from that, but that was completely that could have been a lot cleaner without Taco having to commit to coming down to begin with, right? Just by waiting for me to actually have my ult be up, which was why I was doing the buff before coming down to begin with, because that was the time it would take for my ult to come back up. But even without that, if you know I'm coming at a specific time, being a bit more patient with that, even if you drop a little bit lower on HP, it's a lot easier to fight with your jungler ganking than without your jungler ganking, right? If you force a fight early, they're forced to back up, and now they're not at an angle where I can gank as easily, etc., etc. Anyway, aside from that, you all followed things that I was saying pretty well, like on the collapse in mid lane or on Volibear.
Yeah, that was good.
And that's something that if you guys are aware of the jungler being by themselves like that, you can make the call yourself. And so that's something you could work on, is opportunities where you guys can take advantage of the fact that you know where someone is and use numbers advantage to punish them for it, right? Let's go ahead and get this
Okay.
started.
Yep. I just went back to that part. Let's see. Just found it. Yeah. Yeah. So Memo threw out Chompers and Varus just stepped into it.
Okay.
So Momo started attacking, and actually, TP came out basically as soon as that happened.
Okay. See, y'all were just like, we don't need Ray,
Yeah.
we got this.
Yeah. Then Momo got hit by the root, so I had to dive in. And actually ease into the W, I think. V. Or is that the Q?
The E is the root, the Q is
The
the I is the
Cane.
W.
I jumped into the cane to shield Momo.
Okay.
And I think, yeah.
This is going to be set top, right?
Yes.
So knowing that, we can ban out supports to pinch their bot lane to make it easier for our bot lane to have a lead, or you can pinch mid lane if we feel like our mid laner needs it.
We did end up pinching for the mid lane. I forget what we banned last. Yeah. He suggested a Lissandra ban.
Sandra is such a bad ban. What? The champion's dog shit. The champion's never useful. Oh, no. We never ban Lissandra. That's like wasting an entire ban. The champion's worse than Ari. Which is a feat, because Ari is absolutely worthless. Sim's heart is breaking into pieces right now.
I had to mute so that you couldn't.
AP Malphite
Yeah, I mean,
mid instead. Okay.
I think that was their main like source of damage for that game.
And he started off really poorly too. Then he just came online.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Malphite just.
I mean, the
ults
champion
him.
just eventually can press R and kill squishies, right?
Yeah,
And
that's what happened. Yep.
like late game, he was using R twice in the team fight.
Because the team fights are going on too long for your composition to win.
Oh yeah, you could move ahead past this. Is just a spectator delay.
Yeah.
Rector BS.
Advance this game. What's your plan? Are you focusing?
So I wanted to focus on bot side and having Taco play super safe up top and expect the dives.
Right.
That was originally what I planned, and I expected that Kane was going to start bot side and go up towards top, even though now I see that that's kind of almost obvious actually that he wouldn't. That there's a good chance he wouldn't do that. And I didn't ask for it. I didn't look down here to get the call out on the fact that they didn't leash.
In the lane's leashed, so
And the camera's locked to Sim.
Yeah, he'll fix that after.
Yeah.
Yeah, big.
that's cool though. We can watch Sim. Shallow ward's bad here. This ward doesn't really serve a lot of purpose. If you wanted to ward, you could have pushed this out further and then walked up and gotten a better ward out.
I'm worried about.
It is
it
Kane.
being Kane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kane's early ganking shit, and your jungler's coming to the same side of the map, so at most they fight a 3v3 and they lose that, so.
Like at this point, yeah. But
Scuttle gets taken because Kane's jungle clears faster.
Mhm.
That's to be expected, since you guys end up pathing to the same sides of the map. Sunflower losing flash early because the Vex's early laning phase is bad. And for some reason he has Ignite into Malphite. He should just have TP. Yeah, the Taco, I don't know how you're this low on HP. But it seems like you're just constantly fighting, which is a mistake, because you don't win those. He has sustain, so even though you're equivalent on HP, you one knew that jungle pressure is going to come top, and two also knew that he has sustain. So eventually they fuck up the dive and you get rewarded for making mistakes. That works out, I guess.
Welcome to silver.
Yeah. But all that fighting when you know that you're being left on the island of top lane against a champion that has innate sustain where your champion doesn't, just leads to you suffering. If they play it remotely well, you just die there. It's not even close. Sunfire dies. You get the return kill, but that's still a loss for you guys. Why was there a rotation to mid? And why didn't you push out mid lane? Why are you leaving it in a bad wave state? Why was your bot lane even mid?
I'm thinking we pushed it in and we saw there was about to be a fight mid, so we tried to answer it.
You're never gonna arrive on the opposite side of the map in time for a fight mid with squishies involved. If it's tankier champions, then I guess, but with squishies, the fights end really quickly. Sunfire's flex is not looking that smooth to me right now.
Yeah, and once again, we're still coming.
Wave management is questionable. That was close, but could have been
It was
closer.
really close on both of us, so yeah.
It could have been better. Let's look at that again. Even with it being zoomed out to the max, I can still say things. If we actually get to see the fight happen, I don't know if we do. Okay. So you walk up here, hook, that's fine. Or get hit with the... But your use of E here is really, really strange. E-ing the windmill doesn't do anything, right? Let's slow this down a little bit so I can see it at normal person speed.
Oh, perfect.
Right after this advertisement.
Raid.
Shadow Raid.
Yeah.
Don't you know? Coca-Cola makes in-game characters put down their weapons in this game tournament.
It's that
It
refreshing.
makes so much sense.
What?
I'm sure the audience is very happy about this.
And players.
Know your audience.
Oh no. Not three advertisements.
Are these commercials in Japanese?
Would you like to hear it?
I kind of would.
Yep, this is Japanese. You like how I could tell before they actually said anything? That was
Yeah, I was gonna say, are those Japanese shouts? So.
Yeah. It's Japanese shouting. You can tell.
Yeah, about now will be going.
So, they're hitting level 6, you guys shouldn't even be this far up in lane to begin with, because it's pushing, you're not going to find the middle mini wave. It's weird. But then here, you use E. What does this E do for you?
Backs them off me, I guess is my thought process.
But you're still on top of it. So it doesn't actually buy you any time at all. If you're looking to buy time, you'd rather use your W instead of your E, right? Because one of them actually gives you distance.
I wanted to save the W because I figured Twitch was coming in though.
Yeah, but if you are concerned about like getting them off of you, the only way to get them off you is if you flash out or use W and stop them from walking in. Because E doesn't give you any distance at all. It just allows Twitch to close the distance while you're hitting a movement.
Okay.
We prefer to save E so we can CC the Twitch.
Right.
Or CC them when we try to turn this with him out.
Yeah.
Because imagine if you have E here. Or right here. You hit level 6 and you E and Mumu right here. He just dies, right? Look how close this is, even without that happening. You probably die as well, but that was going to happen anyway, as far as like when both sides all in like this, and the timing of it, you most likely die anyway. The fact that you don't die is purely because this Twitch is positioning that fight was bad, and then we tried to stop the MF ultimate instead of just hitting you.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of mistakes on both sides of that. But you see how if you just hold the ability with your W into your E, you actually get to turn that fight really, really easily.
Right.
That's not 2 times speed. Honestly, it's really hard to say anything how terrible this camera control is.
During the one game, his mouse must have like fallen off the table, and it literally just tracked to like the fountain for like 2 minutes. It was pretty cool because he was AFK.
Oh, that's
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
scuffed. I'm so confused.
Yeah, no, they're gonna try that again like later on in
Yeah.
the game as well.
They're actually trolling.
Yeah, they have like 3 absolutely failed tower dives top there.
What is this Herald in mid lane?
To get plates for Sunflower.
Okay. So, just randomly force plates was what I heard.
True. Yeah.
Because I'm fairly certain, I'm just guessing, that because you just took Rift Herald, you have a very long period of time, about 3.5 minutes, in which, well, let's say 3 minutes, because we account for the 30 seconds of actually taking a plate. 3 minutes of time where you could use this. And you decide the best use of it is when there's no minion wave at all mid to assist with the push. Just to randomly throw it down. For what? Pressure. You didn't get the mid tower, so it doesn't add to any map pressure at all, right? You're getting plates, but you didn't get a successful gank off, so they can stop you from actually getting as much use out of it as you want to. Like, this is just so forced for no reason. Unless you're planning on diving here, there's no motivation to do this.
I see.
You have so much time that you can wait to use this at a more opportune moment, that forcing it here is just really, really awkward. Like, unless your intention was actively to try and force them to react to you, it's just a mistake. So in this situation, Sim, you can stop that from MF Ultimate from being cancelled just by standing in front of a Mumu, rather than walking to Twitch.
Yeah, that was just greeting. 1 auto.
Right. And that type of micro mistake leads to you not getting either of those kills, and you could have gotten both of them. Face check is weird. This entire fight's weird. I guess it'll work out for you, but I guess that counts as working out for you.
Not to mean it should.
Yeah, he actually lost that. Even getting the dragon, that's a loss. Because the gold was funneled into important people on their team, the Malphite and the Twitch, and you got gold onto Poppy. So their scaling is being accelerated, and your scaling, which is mainly your MF and your FX, is not. Also, y'all are talking about this being a game where you get outskilled. That's not strictly true. Because Vex outscales Malphite. Fed and Set have Set slightly skills better, just ever so slightly. And then MF actually, in for decent conditions is better than Twitch in decent conditions. Twitch's best case conditions are really, really powerful. But realistically speaking, Twitch doesn't outscale MF in anything but a 1v1 auto attack battle. They're looking at just auto attack DPS, then Twitch wins. But if we're looking at team fight damage potential, MF still is comparable to Twitch. The issue is if you guys actually get those team fights, which is not likely, because Momo's reaction time probably isn't good enough to flash the Malphite ultimate. So, something I noticed this entire game, by the way, is the idea is there's going to be a lot of focus in mid and bot lane for ganks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you notice how you've not actually ganked either mid or bot a single time, basically?
Yeah, I don't know if this is actually accurate, but the sense that I got when I kept looking down bot is that it was usually pushed into their side whenever I was coming down there. I was pushed into the opponent's, like, tower. And then afterwards looking at it, I realized, well, actually, at certain points I could have just initiated a tower dive.
So, this is work stuff. Right, you can see this, I'm streaming. Whoops.
Nice. How fun spreads.
Leaked. Oh no. Confidentiality. Fuck. No. So yeah. The issue with the whole concept of like focus with Poppy in particular is that it's hard for Poppy to actually gank lanes. Without conditions being set up for it. Like she's not a great tower diver necessarily, right? And like answering the dive in top lane makes sense. Like you're there, so that's fine. When we look at how often there are fights in bot lane that you aren't present for, and how often on the map, it looks like you're just kind of rotating through your jungle without any direction. And if you watch the game while Nocturne, there are times when I sacrifice farm in order to be able to gank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so something that you need to be doing more is actually looking at your lane states and predicting when it will be possible for you to gank and working on that. Because my ganks weren't random. There are times when I saw opportunities that I was like, okay, I wasn't planning on doing this, but the Garen's overextended saw ultimate top lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as a baseline, you shouldn't be going, oh, I guess this opportunity is here. You should be trying to be like, okay, I'm predicting there's going to be an opportunity here. I'm planning for there to be an opportunity here that I'm going to take advantage of. Which you can do by looking at the minion waves and going, oh, their bot lane minion wave is pushing towards our side. So if I go bot side, or it's going to be pushing rather, it's going to be pushing. If I go bot side, they will be pushing when I arrive. Therefore, they will be gankable.
And catch up XP help us make up for whatever you would miss out on otherwise.
Right. And if you're killing them, as the goal is, and it's going successfully, as the plan is, then you're not actually losing out on experience anyway, because you're getting the kill experience. And then if you help them push the wave, like you should be doing, sometimes, then you can get experience from those minions dying as well. So if anything, it puts you ahead instead of behind. Particularly the fact that you will never be able to out-farm Kayn in the jungle. It's just physically impossible for Poppy to keep up with the speed.
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, if you're not getting ganks off, you are losing. Mind you, your score looks great. 2-0-3 compared to 0-3-2, you're popping off. Woo. But a lot of that was you just happening to be there for fights, rather than any actual intention behind it.
Right. I see.
And if there's no intent behind it, then it doesn't count in my eyes as good play. Happening upon a bag of gold is not the same as working for that gold. Also, Taco, do you build Sunfire Cape every single game you play Clutch?
I used to not build Sunfire Cape at all. And then Tarek told me to always build Sunfire Cape, so now I build Sunfire Cape.
I wouldn't
Who
say
told you to?
always.
Who told you to?
Tarek.
It's LTS
So
Ascendant.
He's like the
Yeah.
champion, Tarek. Yeah. There's a player in front. You probably
So-
you might know him as maybe you don't
I
know him as
actually
something.
know the origins of that advice. He was talking with Soulbog because he plays a lot of Kled. And he said in the situation which I'm not sure if it was you or Average for that game, that Sunfire was right choice against that matchup.
If it's Kled, then yeah, it was Taco, 100%.
So if Kled shouldn't be building Sunfire Cape in every game. The times that we go Sunfire Cape are times when we're facing a matchup that doesn't beat us in DPS, but where they're squishier, and so our damage can kill them, and so we just need to survive is our job. If we just need to survive and not do a lot of damage, and we'll eventually kill them anyway, then Sunfire Cape is good. In cases where we need to actually be doing damage and not just surviving, Sunfire Cape is bad. That's like the simplest way to break it down. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so you look at, for example, against Set and against Garen, you need to do more than just survive because they can just kill you if you don't kill them fast enough, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So against those champions, it's not as good.
What would be an opposite example? Like a champion?
Fiora,
Ah,
or let's say Aurelia, where I guess champions where you can win the sustained fight just by virtue of the fact that your violent tendencies does enough damage, and you can remount. It's also kind of more of a team fight focused build because a lot of the times a lot of bruisers will eventually kill you in a 1v1 based off of what they do. Camille's an example as well where you could probably get away with Sunfire Cape because she does damage, but doesn't really do a lot of DPS on it. A lot of her damage is kind of like this bursty style, so having the extra HP allows you to survive the initial burst, and then the second round of burst, and then kill her. But if you're against like a Darius, for example, if you're doing Sunfire Cape, you'll never do enough damage to kill him before he starts taking advantage of his Noxian Light, and you just die. Against Set, you don't do enough damage to kill him, and he eventually takes advantage of his percent max health damage on his Q, and you die. And then also because you're building a lot tankier on health-wise, his ult does more damage, so you die, and your teammates die. Sunfire Cape as a teamfight build can work because you're essentially a distraction a lot of the time. You survive for a really long time, get remount, and you continue to survive for a really long time. And you use like Guardian, like Stoneplate to allow you to remount, like the survivability and everything, all the shields makes it really hard to kill you. And then you eventually attrition them down. Which works well against champions that don't have percent max health damage. Or really good DPS. Unfortunately, Red Kayn, and Set both have percent max health damage. And then Twitch has really good DPS. So that build against a team that's not bursty, not a good idea. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
And that's all the time that I have actually, because I do need to go to work for now.
okay.
The main things I see are Bobby, you have no intention behind your movement across the map. You're not looking at your lane states to predict where you need to gank. It would be helpful for you, I think, to review the game that I just played with everybody and look at how the lanes look when I was talking about ganking them, or when I go to gank them, as well as which side of the map I'm pathing towards at what time. We like looking at the map and looking at what's up and try and make some predictions.
Okay.
Because if when I've just reset, try to predict where I'm going to go next when looking over the ball, and see if you're right, and try to think about the reasons why that might be the case.
Okay.
For Taco, main thing is building like a bit more flexibility and stop fighting so goddamn early all the time to Set. You did this in the normal game I saw you guys playing, and in this game where I saw you guys playing, where you just fucking fight the guy all the time. He has a sustained advantage. Trading even on HP is a loss for you. And you can't do more than trade even on HP, and you're going to be left alone in top lane. You need to be as healthy as possible so that these guys can't dive you and kill you. Sim, most of your stuff is micro stuff that's difficult to really manage, and then like warding, which I can't really see that well because, well, looking at the minimap for that's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
I have notes for Sunflower, but he, as far as I'm aware, leaving the team, so he doesn't get to get my information.
Mm-hmm. And oh, I was gonna ask about Momo, but actually, I guess you don't really look much at Momo, huh?
Yeah, Momo said he wants his notes later, so
Okay, fair.
my notes for Momo are mostly going to be his CSing kind of sub-average, subpar, and then times that he walks up seem kind of inconsistent. Doesn't seem to have a specific direction for it. And so I know why he's walking up when he chooses to walk up and talk a bit about like what it means to be walking towards the enemy team or being in their range. Because there are times a lot, particularly in this level of play, where people are like, I didn't engage on them, they engaged on me. But the reality is they can only engage on you if you're in range of their engage. And so by being in their range, you're choosing to give them the opportunity to pick that fight. And that concept of being in their range means you're giving them the choice, and that meaning that you're open to having them engage on you is that's not well understood even into like low diamond. Mid to high diamond people start to understand that better, but even like below that people don't get it. So it's not like a big deal that he doesn't get it, but it's something that he can work on and improve on.
Okay, and I also want to bring up real quick. I noticed that he ran Eclipse into that team. Eclipse in like a lethality build. Was fine in that situation.
Yeah, lethality is good. Rest of the attack is questionable. You could go Comet instead for more lane pressure. This is the lane bully. This is a matchup where you want to bully Twitch in lane. Yes, the attack doesn't do that, especially because a lot of time you're not getting to auto attack Twitch very often. So Comet allows you to pressure more. It also gives you mana sustain, so you can actually use more harass, etc., etc. He goes BT too often.
Fair. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the
appreciate it.
Review.
No problem. Take care, guys. Good luck. Have fun.
See you
And
later.
remember, feel free to reach out to me. Schedule time. I think Wadham, you and I talked about at some point, and then I said I'd just get everybody's schedules first. But everybody kind of worked out. So I would have suggested today, but then Bodhi contacted me about doing stuff today. And I figured team thing's a little bit more important than individual stuff. So unfortunately, you kind of fell by the wayside. But yeah, I'll get to you on that after my work today.
Okay.
Anyway, peace.
Bye. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys.
Good games.
Good games. Thanks for coming through.
Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.
Alright. Bye.
Okay. See you.